Your ChatGPT workflow is quietly costing you 10 hours a week. Scattered chats, forgotten prompts, copy pasting between 5 tabs. That workflow is dead as of August 2026. I rebuilt my entire AI setup this month and got those 10 hours back. Here's exactly how. First thing to go: random one-off ChatGPT conversations. Right now in 2026, ChatGPT projects is the single biggest upgrade most people still haven't adopted. Instead of 40 scattered chats about the same client, you create one project, drop in your brand docs, past emails, and style guide once, and every new chat inside it already knows the context. Microsoft's 2026 Work Trend Index puts it at over 60% of professionals still running single-thread chats instead of a shared workspace. That's the exact habit this fixes. Create a project, name it by client or task, pin your reference files, done. That single change saved me roughly 20 minutes a day of re-explaining myself. If you built custom GPTs back in 2024 or 2025, most of them are obsolete now. Projects do almost everything custom GPTs did, but with persistent memory and file context baked in, no separate app to maintain. I audited my 12 old custom GPTs last week and kept exactly 2. Everything else got folded into 3 projects: client work, content drafts, and admin. Fewer tools, less switching, more actual output. The 2025 approach of building a GPT for every tiny task is already overkill for what one well-configured project can do. Cutting that tool sprawl alone saves me about 25 minutes a day I used to spend hunting for the right GPT. Here's the one that genuinely surprised me. OpenAI's Codex now works from your phone, folded straight into ChatGPT. I now kick off a coding task from my phone on the subway, fix a bug, refactor a function, write a script, and by the time I sit down at my laptop, Codex has a pull request waiting. If you're not technical, this still matters. It means small automations, spreadsheet macros, even simple scripts for your job can get built anywhere, not just at your desk. Open the app, describe the task, review the diff, merge. That's 15 minutes a day I used to lose waiting to get back to my desk. Copywriting tools multiplied in 2025. Jasper, Copy.ai, a dozen niche apps. A 2026 Salesforce State of IT report put the number of remote workers still juggling 3 or more separate writing subscriptions at nearly half, and honestly, most don't need any of them. I run one project called Content Engine with a locked-in voice and tone doc, and I chain 3 prompts: outline, draft, then tighten. One consistent voice, 0 tool hopping, way less subscription cost. That chain alone saves me about 30 minutes a day I used to spend rewriting drafts across 3 different apps. This is the workflow nobody talks about. I record a voice memo walking into a meeting, and by the time I leave, ChatGPT's voice mode has transcribed it, summarized action items, and drafted the follow-up email inside my meetings project. No typing, no manual note-taking. Talk it out, let the transcript land in your project. Review the draft, send. This alone replaced a separate note-taking app and a separate email drafting habit. Call it 22 minutes a day back, every single workday. Last piece: every Friday, one project pulls together my week. Tasks completed, drafts written, meeting summaries, and produces a 5-bullet recap I send to my manager in under 2 minutes. That used to take me 45 minutes of digging through Slack and email. Set it up once. Create a weekly review project, drop in this week's other project outputs, ask for a 5-bullet summary. That's the whole 2026 stack. 3 projects, 1 mobile coding habit, 0 wasted hours hunting through old chats. So that's the full rebuild: projects instead of scattered chats, Codex in your pocket, and voice memos doing your admin for you. 10 hours a week back. No extra tools, no extra cost. If you found even one workflow here useful, subscribe. Next week I'm breaking down the exact prompt chain I use to run client onboarding end to end. See you then.